Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Conservancy Connection. My name is Kelly and I am the coastal educator from the Bald Head Island Conservancy. The Bald Head Island Conservancy is a small environmental nonprofit known for sea turtle conservation, barrier island studies, and educational programs. We are unable to go to the Conservancy to teach you guys, so we are coming to you. Today we're going to be learning about a super cool animal that we have the privilege of having on Bald Head Island. If you do want to support the Conservancy, we have a donation link down below. Please put education in the comment section so we know where the donation is coming from, and I want to thank you so much for all of your support, whether it's a like, a follow, a subscribe on YouTube. We want to thank you for everything that you have done for us. And without further ado, let's learn about an animal. Today we're going to be learning about a super cool animal that we are lucky enough to have on Bald Head Island, and that is the painted bunting. Painted buntings are absolutely beautiful animals. They are very well known for their extremely bright colors. Many birds look different if they are males or females, and painted buntings are one of those types of animals. This is called sexual dimorphism. This can be any type of animal. This could be even plants, and this is just when the male and the female look different. So our male painted bunting is really bright, and they have a bright blue head, they have greenish yellow on their backs, they have a red belly and a red rump, and they are just extremely bright animals. While the females are a little bit more dull. They are still pretty bright in comparison to other birds, especially their size, because they are relatively small. The females are a greenish yellow color, and both males and females look just like the females up until they are about a year old. That's when the males will start to show those really bright colors. Unlike the other types of birds that we have been learning about so far, these birds migrate. And migration is when an animal will move from one area to another for various reasons. Our birds, for the most part, are following their food. And our painted buntings are one of those animals that will migrate south for the winter. They go as far south into Mexico and the Caribbean, the tip of Florida, and parts of Texas. But then in the summer, when they are breeding, then they will go about as far north as North Carolina, and they will hang out along the coast of the East Coast, and then into Texas. They will go pretty far up into Texas. These birds are also described as the most beautiful bird in North America, or also non-parallel, which means that there are no other birds that can even stand a chance to our painted buntings. Even though they are so bright and beautiful, they are pretty hard to find. They are very small, they're only about this big, and they like to hang out in areas that humans can't really get to. They like thick bushes and thick shrubbery that they are able to make their nests. And the only time you will really be able to see them is whenever the males are trying to impress the females. The males will either sit high up in a tree or they will hang out on the ground and they will hop around singing their little hearts out, trying to impress the females, which are usually nearby in those bushes. They like to do their mating calls right on the edges of fields so they have plenty of area for their songs to echo, and so that they can also be right by the females and other places to be safe. The male painted buntings are so bright because they need to impress the ladies. They have to choose a mate for the season, and the ladies will choose the brightest male who has the best mating call and the best mating dance. So the males will hop around on the ground, sometimes they'll flutter their wings, showing off for the ladies, saying, hey, you should totally date me, and then the female will choose whichever male she wants. The population of the painted buntings used to be very low because they were very common caged birds. Because they have such a beautiful call and they are such a beautiful bird, a lot of times they were caught and put into cages as pets. Now they're protected by the U.S. Migratory Bird Act, which means that their populations are very protected. They are doing absolutely fine now. These painted buntings have very distinguishable songs, and whenever you hear these songs, typically you can follow them, and maybe you can see a painted bunting. The male buntings will make this beautiful call, and this is one of the reasons why they were such popular pets, is because of their beautiful song. And the females will make a high-pitched cheep back to them, saying, hello, yes, I am here, and that will be their response to the male. We have had plenty of sightings on Bald Head Island. People have told us that they have seen them, which means that these painted buntings are here. That means it is the start of the summer season, which is so exciting. If you ever want to do some citizen science, you can download 2 apps to go birding. The first one is called Merlin Bird Id, and this is an awesome app. It asks you lots of questions like how big is the bird, what color are they, where did you see them, and it can narrow down to a couple different types of birds that you may have seen. And then there is the eBird app, and this is how you tell the Audubon Society what type of birds are in your area. This is to make sure all the populations are doing all right, and it's also just figuring out where these birds even are. If you guys ever do want to learn more about birds at Bald Head Island, we do have birding tours, and they are so fun to go on because we just go out and we look for a ton of birds that we can help identify. So Bald Head Island has such amazing birds that we are recognized as an important bird area from the Audubon Society. Whenever we open back up, once all this craziness is over, you will be able to sign up for birding tours on our website. We hope to see you guys there. And that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope that you guys learned something. I hope that you had a good time. And if you have any questions, suggestions, absolutely anything, leave a comment down below. And if you do want to donate to us, we do have that link down below in the comments. Please put education in the comment section so we know where the donation is coming from. And I want to thank you guys so much again for coming out today. I hope that you learned a little bit about this beautiful bird, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye!